Hello, welcome to view SCUMAXCON DZT-027 Volkswagen original style host. So this is an Android 8 core host that utilizes an IPS screen and provides support for wireless CarPlay and wireless Android Auto. The IPS screen offers a superior display effect compared to the original screen. For the overall design concept of this host, we also desire it to retain the original factory style and then incorporate further enhancements in terms of host and performance. Thus, wireless CarPlay and wireless Android Auto functionalities can directly project certain applications from our mobile phones to the host, encompassing music streaming services like Spotify. Your Apple Music and your map can both be utilized, which is a highly advantageous and convenient characteristic. What is even more convenient is that it can be controlled by voice. This implies that while you are driving, you can entirely depend on Siri to assist you through voice commands. You have the option to utilize CRI to call your friends, send messages to your friends, use navigation maps for directions, listen to music of your choice, or select the type of music that you like. So Android users do not have to worry. We can offer support for wireless Android Auto. Your phone needs to be running at least Android 9 or a newer version to utilize this feature. The wireless version of Android Auto may require an Android operating system. 13-wired Android 9 Plus should be fine. There may be differences between phones due to more Android manufacturers. After the Android Auto system connection is completed, all the applications that can be used on the CarPlay system can also be used on Android Auto, so it actually has a wider range of applications available. This includes navigation, music, maps, and even many of our video software that are not permitted to be utilized in the CarPlay system, but can be utilized in Android Auto, such as Netflix streaming service. All these choices are easily accessible on YouTube and can also be utilized with Google Assistant for voice control. Just say "OK Google" and then verbally state the desired functions, and you can use all of them without any limitations or challenges. If you don't want to connect to wireless CarPlay or Android Auto and only use the original system of our car, it's also not a problem. Similarly, we have an Android 13 system, so it can also support functions like Netflix and YouTube. However, these functions have higher CPU requirements, so some cheaper hosts on the market cannot achieve these functions. Therefore, it is necessary to have a CPU with 8 cores or more. In addition, you also need to ensure that you have enough memory support and a high-speed wireless connection, such as Wi-Fi 5, in order to meet the requirements. One Bluetooth 5. One like this. Matching sound effects are also very important. Can DSP have enough sound effects? These are all things we need to consider, so like TikTok. Like this type of function or visualization, which can also be utilized on our host, everyone can observe that our background light is capable of switching colors at any moment. It can synchronize with the color of your host. This rapid display speed is a feature that those inexpensive hosts are unable to showcase to everyone due to their sluggish speed and lack of capacity. So in terms of music usage, we need to consider the sound support. Everyone knows that a good host must have good sound effects. This not only depends on the support of DSP software and the matching of power amplifiers, but also on whether its own output power is sufficient. Our output effect basically achieves the original factory effect and has more functions to match with power amplifiers. This is what an Android machine is. Then he must exceed the design and functionality of the original factory host in order to achieve greater recognition in the market. In this aspect, we have also put in a lot of effort, including the configuration of DSP scenes. The settings of KingSpot include a total of 4 speakers, which encompass the rear door subwoofer, as well as the center phase plug settings. Even in the event that we need to carry out an installation of an amplifier and subwoofer, we have all the necessary settings specifically for the subwoofer available at this location. Next, let's take a look at how to install our CarStereo. First, use a disassembly tool to remove the main unit. You can buy the disassembly tool from our online store. Next, follow the instructional video on our website to connect all the wires at the back. After connecting them properly, reinstall the unit back into the car stereo, and then it can be used. After you see the key turn on, you can enter our system. The entire installation process is complete. Thank you very much for watching our video.